Welcome back, my friends. Are electric cars unsafe? New technologies hurt car quality as EV brands fare poorly, according to a new J.D. Power survey. New vehicles are becoming more troublesome, due in part to new technologies including safety systems, according to the 2023 edition of J.D. Power's initial quality study. The study found industry-wide problems per 100 vehicles rose by 12 to 192, on average. The firm's annual initial quality rankings are based on survey responses from new car buyers or lessees of current model year vehicles who respond during their first 90 days of ownership. This J.D. Power survey comes just as we hear the news that Tesla will build a new plant in Monterrey, Mexico. So, what does this mean for Tesla? What does it mean for the economy? And, what does it mean about the future of the United States? But, before we get into all of that, please press the like button and leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. And, before we continue, a word from the sponsor of this video. Today's sponsor is InnerLife.com, creator of the InnerLife STS system. InnerLife STS is a cloud mobile platform for mental health care and its integration with primary medical care. InnerLife STS is designed for assessment, data collection and analytics, documentation, and progress tracking. InnerLife STS creates and composes conceptualized narratives and builds them into professional-grade reports. These reports are designed for use by mental health professionals, primary care physicians, justice system professionals and universities and include mental health assessment reports, mental health treatment reports, and treatment progress reports. And InnerLife STS uses doctor-selected pseudonames for all patients. So, only the healthcare professional knows the patient identity. New vehicles are becoming more troublesome, due in part to new technologies including safety systems, according to the 2023 edition of J.D. Power's initial quality study released Thursday. The automotive industry is facing a wide range of quality problems, a phenomenon not seen in the 37-year history of the initial quality study, said Frank Hanley, Senior Director of Auto Benchmarking at J.D. Power. Today's new vehicles are more complex, offering new and exciting technology, but not always satisfying owners. The 2023 initial quality study found industry-wide problems per 100 vehicles rose by 12 to 192, on average. That follows an increase of 18 problems per 100 vehicles in last year's study, a rise attributed at the time to the ongoing supply chain problems that plagued the industry during the COVID-19 pandemic. The study called out growing problems with advanced driver assistance features such as lane departure warnings and automatic emergency braking, as well as widespread issues with the wireless charging pads automakers have added for drivers' smartphones. But while the survey showed that part of this year's increase in problems is related to new technologies, it also found automakers are having trouble with things once seen as basics, such as door handles. Some automakers, perhaps inspired by Tesla, have added high-tech door handles to new models, a percolating problem area, according to the study, with electric vehicles making up 7 of the 10 worst offenders. 3 Stellantis brands, Dodge, Ram and Alfa Romeo, topped this year's quality rankings, while Volvo and EV makers Tesla and Polestar landed at the bottom of the list, with 257 and 313 problems per 100 vehicles, respectively. Among U.S. automakers, General Motors had a strong showing, landing all 4 of its brands, Chevrolet, GMC, Buick and Cadillac, in the top 10 brands for quality. Ford Motor didn't do as well. Both the Ford brand and Lincoln were below average in this year's tally, with 201 and 208 problems per vehicle, respectively. While Korea's Hyundai and Kia were both solidly above average, a longtime paragon of quality, Toyota, underperformed with 194 problems per 100 vehicles, slightly worse than average. The top mass-market brands for initial quality were Dodge, Ram and Buick. Alfa Romeo, Porsche and Cadillac topped the premium brands' rankings. EV makers such as Tesla, Polestar, Lucid and Rivian aren't officially considered part of the study because they don't give J.D. Power formal permission to access customer data, a legal requirement in 15 states. J.D. Power was able to calculate its scores for Tesla and Polestar based on the results it collected in other states. Sample sizes for Lucid and Rivian were considered too small to be eligible for rankings and awards, but are included in the overall industry averages, J.D. Power said. The firm's annual initial quality rankings are based on survey responses from new car buyers or lessees of current model year vehicles who respond during their first 90 days of ownership. It's a widely watched study within the auto industry. This year's results were based on responses from over 93,000 participants. The company conducts separate surveys to rank brands by long-term dependability, the appeal of their new vehicles' features, and car buyers' purchasing experiences across brands. Electric cars are not inherently unsafe. In fact, they are often considered to be as safe as, if not safer than, conventional internal combustion engine, ICE, vehicles. Here are a few reasons why. Vehicle design. Electric cars undergo rigorous safety testing and adhere to the same safety standards as traditional vehicles. They are equipped with safety features such as airbags, seat belts, crumple zones, and stability control systems, which are designed to protect occupants in the event of a collision. Battery safety. The batteries used in electric cars are designed with safety in mind. They undergo extensive testing to ensure their resilience to impacts, high temperatures, and other hazards. Additionally, electric vehicles have built-in safety measures to prevent overheating and overcharging, reducing the risk of fire or other battery-related incidents. Lower center of gravity. Electric vehicles typically have a lower center of gravity due to the placement of heavy batteries in the floorboard. This configuration enhances stability and reduces the risk of rollovers, making electric cars more stable on the road. Enhanced safety technology. Electric vehicles often come equipped with advanced safety technologies, such as collision avoidance systems, lane departure warnings, and adaptive cruise control. These features can help prevent accidents and mitigate the severity of collisions. Maintenance and inspection. Electric vehicles require regular maintenance and inspections, just like traditional cars. This helps ensure that all components, including the battery, are in proper working condition, minimizing the chances of any safety-related issues. However, it's important to note that like any form of transportation, electric cars are not completely without risks. While they have their own set of safety considerations, overall, they are considered to be a safe mode of transportation when properly manufactured, maintained, and used according to the manufacturer's guidelines. Tesla will build a new plant in Monterrey, Mexico. The electric vehicle maker will adhere to a series of commitments to address water scarcity. Tesla held its quarterly earnings call with shareholders a few weeks ago. CEO Elon Musk said the company was on its financial target. Specifically, Tesla produced 2 million vehicles in 2023. Musk suggested demand would support sales of those cars as well. Official guidance called for production of 1.8 million vehicles this year. The company has not revised its long-standing target. That goal is for 50% compound annual growth rate. That projection was over a multi-year horizon. Tesla beat on both the top and the bottom lines. The electric vehicle maker recorded total revenue of $24.32 billion. That included $324 million of deferred revenue related to Tesla's driver assistance systems.